like, to speak truth of Brutus, I don't think he ever breaks from the mission inside of himself. I think he is always has the mission and the best of Rome in mind.
What surprised me the most about stepping into the role of Cassius and just being in that position of really setting into motion this entire story is the amount of gray that's actually within Caesar, in that you don't necessarily know at times who is right and who is wrong. So in that, it's not as clear cut as somebody wants to make it out to be. There are a lot of devious, underhanded things that Brutus and I do. There are a lot of devious and underhanded things that Caesar and Mark Antony do. So you find that you don't really know who it is that you should be following, because everyone is just completely unreliable in so many ways.
Yeah, we get to see Julius Caesar wield power in really bold, punishing ways in the play. What's really fascinating is to watch, for me, has been to watch the workings of characters like Cassius and Mark Antony, people who understand how power works from the background, from the sidelines. They're not the people in the spotlight, but they actually are the ones who make the biggest, most important events of the play happen. It's because of Cassius that we have a plot against Julius Caesar.
Shakespeare and Tyler and we've done, Shakespeare has given us an extraordinary vehicle to have discussions about what to be done with power in society. So yeah, I hope people argue about who was in the right.
We live in a social context in which so much of the big shifts of power that are happening in the world are happening in a way that feels really distant to us and really isolating. All of it seems to be happening either on social media or somewhere off in a distant city somewhere, in which we're seeing big clashes happening between people who we wish to see all unite and live together. There's a way in which seeing this play that is about the consequences of the misuse of power gives us an opportunity to be in a room together, thinking about, responding to, and connecting over these questions.
Like I've said before, as far as what it is that I am toiling with right now in this show is, are people who are trying to lead a revolution doing the right thing? Are they going about it the right way? Is there a right way? And of course, after that, once you achieve what it is that you sought out to get, what are you going to do after that?
I think, I would hope that audiences would argue about, what would you have done? What would you have done in either of any one of these characters' shoes? Who did the right thing? What was the right thing to do?